There comes a moment in life when everything seems to fall apart, plans crumble, relationships fade, health, purpose, identity all feel like they're slipping away. And in that silence, we wonder, what now? The Buddha never promised that life would be easy, but he did offer a path, a gentle, compassionate way to walk through the darkest times. Today, let's take that walk together. Breathe deeply, be still, and listen. 1. Accept what is. Resistance creates more suffering. When life breaks open, our first instinct is to resist, to fight the pain, to scream, "This shouldn't be happening." But as the Buddha taught, pain is certain, suffering is optional. The suffering comes not from the pain itself, but from our resistance to it. Imagine falling into a river. The more you thrash and struggle, the more exhausted you become. But if you float, even for a moment, you find the current will carry you. Acceptance doesn't mean liking what's happening. It means seeing reality clearly, without trying to force it to be different. It's the first quiet step toward healing. So if your life feels shattered right now, let yourself say, "This is what is." And it's okay to feel what I feel. You don't have to fix it all today. You just have to be present with it. 2. Everything is impermanent, including this darkness. One of the Buddha's core teachings is anicca, impermanence. Everything in this world is constantly changing. No matter how deep the night, morning will still come. When we're in pain, we tend to believe it will last forever. But if you look back, haven't you already survived what you once thought was impossible? Just as a storm cannot last forever, neither can your sorrow. Think of a candle burning in a dark room. Even a single flame can shift the space. Hard times do not last, but how we move through them defines us. Let this truth be your anchor. This, too, will pass. 3. Let go of attachment, especially to control. Much of our suffering comes from clinging to people, outcomes, plans, even the image of who we thought we were. We try to control life, but life was never meant to be controlled. It flows like a river, and clinging to any one rock only makes the ride rougher. The Buddha said, "You only lose what you cling to." When life falls apart, sometimes it's showing us what we were holding on to too tightly. Control, expectations, the illusion of certainty. Letting go is not weakness, it's trust. It's trusting that something new can be born from the ashes, that surrender can be sacred. Ask yourself, what am I being asked to release? And trust that in letting go, you are not losing yourself. You are returning to your true self. 4. Return to the present moment, one breath at a time. When everything feels out of control, the mind runs wild. We replay the past, worry about the future, and forget the only place where peace can actually be found, the present. But Buddhist wisdom gently brings us back to now, back to the breath, back to the space where healing begins. Take a deep breath, feel it enter your body, and leave. You are not in yesterday, you are not yet in tomorrow. You are here, and here is where life happens. Thich Nhat Hanh said it beautifully. The present moment is the only moment available to us, and it is the door to all moments. No matter how uncertain the future feels, you always have access to this breath, this step, this moment, and from this moment, everything else becomes possible again. When life falls apart, it is not the end. It is the beginning of something new, a chance to see yourself more clearly, to grow, not in spite of the pain, but through it. The Buddha never asked us to be perfect, only to be present, to be kind, to keep walking, even with trembling steps. And so if you're hurting right now, Please remember this. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are becoming. If this message brought you a moment of peace, I invite you to subscribe and walk this path of wisdom with us. You never have to face the darkness alone. Together, we can rise, gently, mindfully, one breath at a time.